Hi, welcome back. In this video, we'll go through some of the formulas of hyperbolic functions, like how we had in trigonometric functions compound angles and multiple angles. We will also see here how hyperbolic can have compound angles. So we have sine hyperbolic x plus or minus y equal to sine hx cos hy plus or minus cos hx sine hy. And similarly, we will also prove cos hx plus or minus y equal to cos hx cos hy plus or minus sin hx sin hy. Very simple. We'll directly take the definition whatever we know of cos hx and cos hy sin hx sin hy from whatever the definition of hyperbolic cos we have been given, and we simplify it and prove that it's nothing but the same. So for a change, we'll start from the right hand side instead of left hand side. So I will take this first equation now. We are proving the number 1. So I will say I have to prove, I will note it down as it is, sin h x cos h y plus cos h x sin h y. This is what? Okay, I have on the right hand side. Now what is sin hx? Sin hx is e power x minus e power minus x by 2. This is what we know by definition. And what is cos hy? E power x plus e power minus x by 2 plus, sorry, this is cos hy e power y plus e power minus y by 2. This is what we know about hyperbolic cos, plus hyperbolic of x, that is e power x plus e power minus x by 2 into sin hy, that is nothing but e power y minus of e power minus y by 2. This is nothing but equal to, can I take 1 by 4 out? Then I will straightforward go ahead and multiply them all. So e power x into e power y, e power x plus y, e power x into e power minus y plus e power x minus y, minus e power minus x into e power y, that is minus of e power minus x plus y, plus e power x into e power y, e power x plus y, e power x into e power minus y, that is minus of e power x minus y. And then we have this term to multiply, that is plus e power minus x plus y minus of e power minus x minus y. Let's cross check that. E power x into e power y, e power x plus y, e power x into minus y, e power x minus y, minus of so, and e power x into e power minus y, minus x into minus y, that's e power minus of e power minus x minus y. Okay, right. I just took couple of minutes to see if there are any mistakes in between, and I found one and I have fixed it. Okay, right. Now when we see here, this will cancel out with this, and this will cancel out with this. So what you have now is 1 by 4 into 2 e power x plus y minus of 2 e power minus of x plus y. So this is nothing but 2 by 4 into e power x plus y minus e power of minus x plus y. If you take x plus y as z, you can see that it's nothing but 1 by 2 into e power z minus e power z minus e power minus z. That's nothing but equal to sin h of x plus y. So you can see that now sin hx cos hy plus cos hx sin hy equal to this. So what we have proven is sin h of x plus y is equal to sin h x cos h y plus cos h x sin h y. Now suppose we want to find out what is sin h of x minus y, we will put instead of y minus y. What happens now? It becomes sin h of x plus minus y, and sin h of x will remain as sin h of x. Cos h of minus y, cos of minus is cos because it's an even function, so it will be cos h of y, and then we have cos h of x, that will be as it is. Then we have sin h of y, sin h of minus y, that's nothing but minus, so this becomes cos hx sin hy. So you can see that in hyperbolic they are pretty straightforward. You don't need to remember. If it is plus, it's always plus. If it is minus, it is minus. It's not like earlier where you have cos of a plus b equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. But here if you go for cos h of a plus b, it is cos h a cos h b plus sin a sin h a sin h b. So that should be the number one, how we can look into that. Now let's go ahead and solve the second one. Like earlier, we will take the right side and we will try to prove the left hand side. So same formula, cos hx, same way we will be doing it. Cos h of x into cos h of y plus sin h of x into sin h of y. Now what is cos h of x? E power x plus e power minus x by 2 into cos h of y is nothing but e power y plus e power minus y by 2 plus sin hx is e power x minus e power minus x by 2 into sin h of y is e power y minus e power of minus y by 2. We will simplify this also like how we did earlier, and we should be able to end up with cos h of x plus y. Okay. Now I will take 1 by 4 outside, then I will write, this is nothing but e power x into e power y, e power x plus y, e power x into e power minus y, that is plus e power x minus y, x minus y, plus e power minus x into e power y, that is e power minus x plus y. Then I have plus e power minus x into e power minus y, that is e power minus of x plus y. Let's go to this term now. Again we have e power x into e power y, that is e power x plus y. Then e power x into e power minus y, and the sign is minus, so that is minus of e power x minus y. Then we'll go to the second term in this, e power minus x into e power plus y, that is e power minus x plus y, so it becomes minus of e power minus x plus y. Then we have minus into minus plus, and we have e power minus of x plus y. This is a simple, right? Now let us see what will cancel. I see that e power x minus y, anywhere I have e power x minus y with negative? Yes. Here I have plus e power minus x plus y, and I have here minus of e power minus x plus y. So I am end up with 1 by 4 into 2 e power x plus y plus, you can see plus here, 2 e power minus of x plus y. That's nothing but equal to 2 I can take out, and that becomes 1 by 2 into, or you can write it as e power x plus y plus e power minus of x plus y by 2. This is nothing but equal to cos h of x plus y. Now let's look at the second one. What we have to prove in the second one. Suppose I take cos h of x minus y. Cos h of, I will apply the same formula. I say x plus minus y. Okay, right. Now what is the formula? Just now we have proved that it is cos hx into cos h of minus y, that is cos hy because it's even function. Then I will leave the sign here. Then I have sin hx. Sin hx will as it is be there because there is no sign change for it. And if I go for sin h of minus y, that's nothing but minus of sin hy. So you can see now how we have proven both of this. Now by taking this we can also find out tan hx plus or minus y just by dividing each other. If I divide sin h of x plus y by cos h of x plus y, what happens? I will have tan hx plus what I will have? I will divide by, let us say that I will divide everything by cos hx cos hy. I will have tan hx plus tan y by 1 plus tan hx tan y. Similarly, if I go for negative, I will have tan hx minus tan hy by 1 minus tan hx tan hy. We will do that? Yes, we will do that. We'll just take a couple of minutes and we'll finish that also. Let's go ahead and do that. We want to try out what is tan h of x plus y. This is nothing but equal to sin h of x plus y divided by cos h of x plus y. Cos sin h of x plus y divided by cos h of x plus y. Now, what is sin h of x plus y? Sin hx cos hy plus cos hx sin hy divided by cos h of x plus y is cos hx cos hy plus sin hx sin hy. Now what I will do, I will divide this whole fraction numerator and denominator with cos hx cos hy dividing by cos hx cos hy. What I will get? I will get sin hx cos hy by cos hx cos hy. Cos hy cancels. I will have tan hx plus, if I divide by cos hx cos hy, cos hx cancels. I will have tan hy by, if I divide by cos hx cos hy denominator here, I will have 1 plus, if I divide by cos hx cos hy this term sin hx sin hy, I will have tan hx tan hy. There is a space here. If I miss it, you don't do the same mistake, okay? There is a space between tan h and x or y. This is nothing but tan h of x plus y. Now what happens if it becomes minus? This becomes minus, this becomes minus. That's it. Now similarly, can you try cot h of x plus y and h x minus y? It's very simple. Okay, let's go ahead and try now multiple angles. What is sine h of 2x? That's nothing but sine h of x plus x, where we have taken y as x. Now what is the formula here? Sine hx cos hy. Cos hy is nothing but cos hx again, plus cos hx sin hy, again y equal to x. So I will end up with 2 sin hyperbolic x cos hx. This is nothing but sin h of 2x. Okay, now I can also convert this into tans by saying 2 sin hx cos hx by 1. 1, you remember, I can write it as cos h square x minus sin h square x, because like cos square a plus sin square a equal to 1, or cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. In hyperbolic, cos h square x minus sin h square x equal to 1. Now if I divide this by cos h square x, what I will have? I will have 2 tan hx by 1 minus tan h square x. Now see, this is simply like tan 2x in trigonometry, but it is hyperbolic of sin 2x in hyperbolic functions. So in this way you can try sin h of 2x, cos h of 2x, tan h of 2x, everything you can do. We will complete that also. We'll take 5 more minutes. Yeah, just give me 2 minutes. I'll erase this and I'll get back to you. We will look at cos h of 2x. We will look at cos h of 2x. This is nothing but cos h of x plus x. We have taken equal to x, right? Now we know the formula here itself, that is cos h x into cos hx plus sin h of x into sin h of x. That's nothing but equal to cos h square x plus sin h square x. I can also write this as two ways. One way, I can convert cos h square x. You know the formula? Cos h square x equal to 1 plus cos h square x minus sin h square x equal to 1, right? So I can write this as 1 plus sin h square x plus sin of h square x. That way I can write it as 1 plus 2 sin h square x. What's the formula we have used? If you don't remember, I am using the formula here, cos h square x minus sin of h square x equal to 1. That's the formula we have used it there. Okay. Now what is the other way how I can write it? I can convert this sin as cos, so it will become cos h square x plus sin h square x is nothing but cos h square x minus 1. So it will be cos h square x minus 1. That's nothing but equal to 2 cos h square x minus 1. So this is another way how you can write cos h2x. And also you can write this in terms of tan also. How you can write it? You can write it as, suppose you take, we know that cos h square theta minus sin h square theta equal to 1. We have seen that already, right? So what I can do, this I can divide cos h2x, that is cos h square x plus sin h square x by 1. Then let us see what happens. So I will write cos h square. This is another formula actually. That's cos h of 2x equal to, we have just now proved that it is nothing but equal to cos h square x plus sine of h square x, that I will divide by 1. 1 is nothing but, I know that it's nothing but equal to cos h square x minus sine h square x. Now, if I divide this whole equation with cos h square x, what I will end up with? I will end up with 1 plus tan h square x divided by 1 minus tan h square x. And you can see this is exactly reciprocal of cos 2x. Cos 2x is 1 minus tan square x by 1 plus tan square x, whereas here cos h 2x is 1 plus tan h square x by 1 minus tan h square x. So similarly, once we know cos h 2x, you can also find out what is the value of tan h 2x. So tan h 2x will be, we'll stop with tan h 2x. In that way you can do all of them, because we have this formula cos h square x minus sin h square x equal to 1, and we have proven what is cos h of x plus y, sin h of x plus y. That should be enough for us to deal with any multiple or submultiple angles. Okay, right. Tan h of 2x, now what it will be? It will be nothing but, I'll just put it in the formula, that is nothing but tan h of x plus x. And I know tan h of x plus y is tan h of x plus tan h of y, but my y is equal to x now, so it's again one more x by 1 minus or plus. See, I got so used to trigonometry. 1 plus tan h x into tan h y, but that's nothing but equal to tan h of y. Always there should be gap. If I'm not doing it, please apologize me. I'll try to get used to that, but you don't do that same mistake. You have to have space between h and x or y. So this becomes 2 tan h of x by 1 plus tan h square tan h square x, because y is nothing but equal to x here. So in this way you can derive any formulas. Okay, in the next video we will do some problems. We'll stop all this, we'll take rest from all these proofs for some time and try to do some problems, interesting problems. Okay, let's keep it light. Thanks for visiting. Bye for now. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.